will be done. Okay, so I just wrote something. It's not funny. It's not sad. It's just, as you know, after hearing everybody else, and as I already knew, I had a very different upbringing than mine. Very different lifestyle. You had me at age 41, so first of all, thank you for being so crazy. I'm not even 30 yet, and if I got pregnant today, I would be very nervous. You were at a time in your life when you were still finishing school, and obviously believed it was never too late. I can't imagine taking care of a baby and kids while finishing school and working. During the hard time after the house burned down, you didn't miss one day of classes. You were focused and determined to better your life. I remember freezing cold mornings and you laying my clothes on the heater and bringing me to preschool while you went to classes. Not only did you finish, but you finished strong, earning the top grade of your class on the board, securing a well-paying job at Crouse Hospital,
Yay,
which was $12 an hour back then.
Yay.
Thank you for giving me the freedom of religion. I love Easter egg hunts at Grace, the playroom, even the bats. I remember making you come get me when it was time to drink wine. You did. You allowed me to attend church with friends and never strayed me with your own opinions. You even allowed me to go to church school. In the end, I made my own decision, and a lot of people cannot say that. Thank you for giving me riches, no matter what your financial situation was. When you started earning buku money to us, which was 40-something an hour, everyone was jealous over the fact that I had a $20 a week allowance, on top of having your credit card anytime I needed to do some shopping.
For Burger King. She got all the cheeseburgers.
Thank you for having the energy to cook me dinners after a long day at work, coming home to a sometimes messy home, but never yelling at me or telling me to clean anything. Thank you for working nights just so you could be home in the morning to get me off to school and be there when I got home. Thank you for spoiling me and bringing me Burger King and taking my friends with me to the mall whenever we wanted and picking us up late at night from dance and skate. Thank you for reading little kid books like Bridge to Terabithia and The Indian in the Cupboard with me, pretending to be just as interested as I was. Thank you for standing up for important issues. I remember a friend from Tudors once called someone a nigger, and while you usually did not involve yourself with little matters, this time you did not hesitate to set her straight. I also remember a man from Casa Grande who had a Confederate flag on his truck, and you again did not hesitate on letting him know just what you thought about that. Miriam may have been embarrassed, but it definitely was important. Thank you for being so generous and selfless and offering to pay for my best friend to go to Washington, D.C. when her parents cannot afford to send her. Thank you for taking me on vacations to St. Martin to see Dad, Lake George and Enchanted Park, and across the country twice. I know each and every time, whether it was Miriam and I, Angelo and I, or Alan and I, we probably drove you insane with our bickering, but you knew you were creating invaluable lessons and memories for us. Thank you for driving to Salt City, Thursday through Sunday, all the years that I wanted to do Jesus Christ Superstar, and Dad wasn't in it. Thank you for going along with whatever extracurricular activities I wanted to do, whether it was soccer, volleyball, basketball, swimming, or dance. You never made me feel guilty when I didn't want to do it anymore, and you always encouraged me. Thank you for having enough confidence to expect the best from me in school, but never giving me the slightest bit of pressure. Thank you for knowing that missing one day of 5th grade in order to take my friend and I out to get my hair done is not a big deal, or missing a day of school just so I could sleep in was a special thing to do. Thank you for buying me skis and taking me skiing. That's the day with Miriam I will never forget. Even though I did not turn out to be talented at it, it's something I still love to do. Thank you for having the patience to teach me how to cook. I know I can be a little hard and stubborn, but you didn't give up. Thank you for all of the holidays with family and presents. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for sharing my pain and giving me strength when I lost my pregnancy. Thank you for sharing my fear in my other pregnancies. Thank you for being my personal nurse when Juliana has a cough or Olivia has a tummy ache. Thank you for being up at 5:45 in the morning and talking to me on my way to work. Thank you for being my listener for all my stresses and especially my joys. And most of all, thank you for having the courage to make the biggest move of our lives. You left a state that you spent almost your whole life in. You left close friends and you left family, but you knew in your heart that it was an important move not just for you, but for your family. It allowed Miriam to raise her family here. It allowed Freddie and Carrie a new start. It gave Alan and Yanae a nice getaway. It allowed your grandchildren a nice place to visit. It allowed me to meet my future husband, attend ASU, and begin my life. So, in ending, Mom, you are my queen. I have lots of big dreams for myself and my family, but my most desired dream is to be the mom to my children as you were to me. Happy birthday.
Wow. Great job. Great job. Great job.